Hi, I'm Gabriel and I'm 30 years old this year.
Hi, my name is Lai Fan and I'm 57 this year.
Hi, my name is Ernest and I'm 31 this year.
Hi, my name is Eddie Rizwan. I'm 28 this year.
I am Riti Dan. I'm 28 years old and I've been working with RA for about 4 to 5 years now.
For Rolling Arrays HRTA program, it's sort of a 12-month program and it allows you to actually get trained in skills like consulting, HR, technology, and I think it's a really good experience for new graduates.
Trainees will undergo an immersive 3 months HRTA program conducted by Rolling Arrays HR tech experts.
This program is a very interesting program because it consists of 2 parts. The first part is the intensive immersion training in HR technology, and the other one is the OJT, which means it's on-the-job training.
We do have a bit of a OJT where we get attached to real-life projects together with the whole project team, which typically runs between 4 to 7 months depending on the scale of the project and how big it is.
At the end of 12 months program, trainees will graduate to become SAP SuccessFactors HR technology consultant.
So the Rolling Arrays HR Tech Academy program is for fresh graduates and experienced professionals as well.
My former background is in data comms and networking, so I was a project manager in the infrastructure line.
To joining this program, I was a headhunter, so I was working with different companies to fulfill their talent acquisition needs.
So I graduated, I actually did some part-time work, part-time filming, acting as well, with some part-time jobs, and I actually found this opportunity online about the Rolling Arrays HRTA program to do some consulting, learn how to be a consulting, and learn how to be a HR transformation consultant. And I thought this would be a good chance for me to actually explore this industry, and that's why I actually joined the program.
For joining Rolling Arrays or the Rolling Arrays HRTA, I wasn't particularly doing anything specific. I was actually just traveling around the world.
So prior to this program, I do not have any experience with SAP SuccessFactors, though I've heard it in the market.
So before the program, I didn't know what SAP SuccessFactors was, and after I joined the program, I actually got a really good introduction and experience of the program itself.
Prior to Rolling Arrays, I never knew, I haven't heard of SAP SuccessFactors. I have heard of SAP, but not of SuccessFactors in specific. But yeah, in my time in Rolling Arrays, then SuccessFactors was pretty much what we lived by. So that's when I started learning more about SuccessFactors.
No, not at all. I only had studied HR by then, but I had no experience to SAP SuccessFactors at all.
I don't have any knowledge of HR, no SAP, no SuccessFactors, nothing of that sort.
I personally really enjoyed it. It was well-paced and in-depth, that it really built my foundational skills. The HR tech experts were also readily available and approachable, to which I very appreciated.
I think my experience overall was pretty positive. I learned a lot about the whole end-to-end HR processes. I learned about consulting, project management. I got into the product team, so I got to get my hands down in the product management side of things.
You actually get trained in skills like HR, you get to know your HR processes, concepts, and you actually get to learn more about technology as well. And lastly, you actually get to learn about consulting, actually getting your first foot, your first step into the consulting space. Actually, that gives you a very good experience.
Amazing, but at the same time, very challenging. Throughout the duration, I gained a lot of understanding into the training content, and yes, I would say that it is a very fulfilling part of my journey.
So the HRTA program is a very hands-on program that we learn on the job with experienced consultants or colleagues. So we get to solve real problems and work with top-tier customers in the market.
I actually had a lot of experience as part of the implementation delivery team, as well as the pre-sales team. So throughout this, like the 4 years that I was with Rolling Arrays, I actually picked up a lot of knowledge, specifically in SAP, understanding all sorts of HR processes from recruiting to onboarding, all the way up to managing performance appraisals, how do you manage performance, continuous performance, and even things like succession and career development. Subsequently, I also actually got a lot more experience in advising customers in terms of solutioning, consulting with customers, advising them on HR processes, technological best practices, cloud best practices, and all sorts of things that I actually picked up from the HRTA program itself.
I learned a wide range of HR business processes and the basics of SuccessFactors. I also learned how to interact with large customers, and I understood their business requirements.
If I can break it down in terms of hard skills and soft skills, like the hard skills, I guess, is all the implementation processes like business requirement gathering, data migration, all the consulting sort of work. And then of course, one of the, or rather like to me, what I treasure much more is like the soft skills, like sort of managing your clients, managing the relationships, and of course, most importantly, managing your own relationship internally with your own team.
So one of the biggest takeaways is consulting and client-facing skills to work with different customers, and not forgetting the actual system configuration.
It is the hands-on that I like a lot, because you can go into the SuccessFactors and configure day and night, to try and to derive the solutions for the business case that you are given. So I really enjoy that aspect a lot.
The favorite part of the HRTA program for me is to witness the customer's HR transformation process and to see that the system solves their problems.
My favorite part of the HRTA program is, I guess, the friends that you meet along the way. You will bond really well when you go through the good times and both the tough times as well. So I guess that's really what happened for us.
My favorite part of HRTA program is definitely the friends that I actually made throughout this whole journey. So over the whole time frame of about 4 years, I actually made so many good friends from the first batch of trainees I was with, training for that whole year, and subsequently getting to know more and more people. So this is a really great experience.
Definitely the hands-on experience where I could put my knowledge to work and really enjoying and fully understanding how the system works.
Basically solving problem solving. But if I have to dive even deeper, it could just range from facilitating workshops, requirement gathering workshops, doing data migration requirements, doing configurations, running design thinking workshops.
Typical workday as a pre-sales consultant with Rolling Arrays typically comprises of engaging with a lot of customers, making calls, getting to know them better, getting to know their requirements better. And through all these processes, we actually take part in tender presentations as well. And subsequently, we actually go into to do solution demos as well. So we do a lot of solution demonstrations of the SuccessFactors product, all the different modules, explaining all the nitty-gritty details of the solution to the customers.
Because I'm also involved in the project management, taking care of my customers. So that aspect comes in as well. I have to attend meetings. I have to do a lot of client engagement, understanding customers who want to know more about the products that SuccessFactors have and solutions and so forth.
So for the non-client facing, we do things like data preparation, we do our documentation, we do our test scripts, we do our guides and our slides to help in their HR transformation process. SAP SuccessFactors is one of the top tier HR systems in the world. So you get to learn SAP SuccessFactors hands-on, as well as to grow in your soft skills and hard skills. So your things like your consulting skills as well as system configuration.
Joining the Rolling Arrays HRTA program is definitely a good sort of a platform. If you're planning to kickstart a career, be it in consulting or in the sort of HR tech ecosystem. From my experience in Rolling Arrays, at least for me, I had basically a safe space, especially when I just started, safe space to make mistakes and learn, and from there grow up. Yeah, if you have an interest in people and technology, then I guess this is the best sort of avenue for you to marry both sort of interests together.
It's a lot of things to learn, from HR to consulting to technology, cloud technology, SAP, SuccessFactors. There's really a lot you can actually learn in rolling a race, and this space is very open and very exploratory for you. And don't be afraid. Feel free to explore.
It is really very rewarding, and you're going to work with a team of very sterling quality, very knowledgeable technology experts. And not only that, I find that they are really very helpful. We have a great team, in fact one of the best, if not the best. So come join the RA HRTA if you can.